Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, hello, welcome. This is Essential Patience and I am Patience, and today I am showing you my absolute favorite year-round salad. So we're going to start with the dressing. I like to start with the dressing just because it gives it time to cool, put it in the fridge, and then when the salad is ready, pour it on there. So for this recipe, you're going to need equal parts olive oil, 3 ounces. And you can adjust it, put equal parts apple cider vinegar. I've tried it with rice wine vinegar and it is pretty much the same effects. Add about 3 tablespoons of honey, or as much as you like, so that's a good amount. And then equal parts of that of Dijon mustard. If you like it creamy, just add a little bit more. About a teaspoon of salt. As much black pepper as you want, depending on how kind of spicy you want, and not too spicy because the salad is going to have a little spice on its own. And last but absolutely not the least, everything bagel seasoned. This is optional. I used not to add this to my dressing, but once I started adding it, I loved it. Grab a spoon and mix it up. Taste it to make sure that it is what you want. That's good. If you want to make any adjustment, this is the best time to do it. I'm going to put this in the fridge and let it chill. Now that the dressing is done, I'm going to clear here and start bringing out the vegetables we're going to use. Lettuce, cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, pickled jalapenos. There's an onion in here. And here we have some parsley and dill. Look at these multicolored tomatoes, so pretty. A couple of knives. I just like a big and small one. And to really get this going, I like to salad prep, so I'm not going to just do one salad for one day. I'm going to show you how I also store it to make sure that I have salad that lasts me almost a week. And these are the perfect containers. I have them in multiple sizes, and depending on what I have more or less of, I'm going to put it in this. So what it looks like is it is a plastic container with a drainer, so the water or any type of moisture just seeps to the bottom and it keeps the vegetables fresh. I also use this for my fruits as well. I'm gonna use this one for the cucumber, this for the lettuce. The dill will go in here, parsley will go in here, onions will go in here, and cherry tomatoes in the last one. So it's just a whole bunch of containers here, but it's gonna start making sense as I chop along the way. So I'm gonna wash my hands. All of these vegetables have been washed previously, so I'm not gonna have to do it again. But let's get it going. I'm going to start with the cherry tomatoes. I like to slice them into 4s. That's just how I like to eat them. Do it as much or as little as you want to, on the size that you feel comfortable eating. But as the years have gone on, I've just liked doing this because of how much easier it is to eat a salad when you have to prep it every single day. Like every day, I don't need to be chopping up cherry tomatoes. This thing allows me to eat sometimes 2 salads per day. And like this type of salad, I love it so much. And when you have vegetables that are of all different colors and shapes, it just makes it more fun as well. And you do have the option to leave it whole. If you want to just put a hole in your mouth, that's fine. I just prefer cut up. All these interesting colors. And if you can't find multicolored tomatoes, it is fine. Just get the red ones. Sometimes I use the ones that are only red. I think I'll show you some of my previous salads. It just depends on what the store has. But I do like really colorful tomatoes. And I am done with the cherry tomatoes. The next thing will be the cucumbers. I'm just going to do a couple of them. I do have a slicer, but I was traumatized after almost losing a finger. Slice it by hand like I was doing previously. One day I will have my confidence back to use the slicer. I do try to slice them thinly. I love cucumbers, by the way. If you were here earlier, you'd have seen my cucumber salad. It's more of a simple salad, but this one is slightly more ingredients and probably even more delicious. We have a lot of cucumber right here. Dill and the parsley. Let's start with the parsley. I like to always wash my vegetables. I know this is probably not the best way to do it. But I always like to wash my vegetables before I store them, so when it's time to cut it up, it's so much easier. I don't want to get rid of all the stems as much as I can. As long as it's not sharp and it's not gonna choke you. And next is the dill. I'm gonna put it right here. I love dill. I discovered it or tried it for the first time not too long ago. Ever since, I've been hooked. Every time I go grocery shopping, I have to get dill. Every time. It's so good for you. And I put it in so much of what I cook and prep in general. It is a pain though to cut up dill. This way, sometimes I get the little knife. And I'm not trying to get rid of all the stems, just the bigger ones. I don't like to peel those in my salad. When I'm cooking it, not so much, I don't mind. But the reason why I got into this idea of prep is that it just makes it so much easy for me to be committed to my health goals, not just say order food because the salad is not ready, and sometimes you pay for salad and it's overpriced and you could have just made it at home, but you feel like you don't have all the ingredients, or for whatever reason, you don't know that you can make an interesting salad at home. So instead you pay $20 for a salad that you could have made this price, which is less than $5. And especially when you prep it this way, you can have multiple meals with not that much effort, just one-time prep and you're good. And I'm actually right now prepping to make my lunch. You'll see how it goes. And it smells really good and really interesting. And I think a lot of people know about parsley, cilantro, basils, and those, but they don't know a lot about dill, which is so sad. So get on it. Let's chop this up teeny tiny. I'm gonna cut it up again. Okay, deal. Next thing, the jalapenos. There's a good amount of jalapenos. And with the jalapenos, you want to cut them as little or large as you want them. I typically like to not bite on the big thing of jalapenos, still taste it. I like pickled jalapenos rather than fresh ones because I don't know, I'm obsessed with pickled jalapenos. Those large 50 to 60 ounce jars, I go through like 2 to 3 of them per year. And it's just me by myself, so that's a lot of jalapenos. I'm gonna do it on one side because the onions will go on the other side. Get rid of that juice. Move on to the next thing. I'm going to do the lettuce. I always save the onions for last, so I try to as much as I can. Okay, we have a good amount of lettuce right here. I think one time I said I was never gonna cut onions on screen again, but here I am. I think it was the last time I did a salad. That was about it. And that was the last thing we were supposed to cut, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. We're ready to assemble our salad. So I have my salad bowl here and I'm ready to assemble my salad. But to start, for extra protein, I like to add some quinoa. This is freshly cooked quinoa. If you have never cooked quinoa, I do have the recipe on my YouTube channel. So you can go and see how to cook quinoa. It's so easy. And now that that's in there, I'm going to build everything around this. Starting with the lettuce, cucumbers, some cherry tomatoes, onions and jalapenos, parsley, dill, and I also have some chickpeas here that I rinsed. It was canned, so that's good. I'm just gonna put this all over. An egg for more protein source. So just cut it up. Okay, just put it on the side somewhere. And I'm going to use half an avocado for some good source of fat. Go ahead and close these and put it in the fridge and it will last several days. I've had it last to almost a week, and that's what I really enjoy about prepping. So when I'm ready for my next salad, it's so easy. I don't have to do all this chopping all over again. And I think that's what makes people not feel motivated. And now our salad can be finalized with the dressing we made earlier. Let's go get it. So this is our dressing. It's been chilling. And as the days go on, it's gonna be even creamier, but I'm just going to drizzle some on top. And now my lunch is ready. You can mix it up and dig in, or you can eat from one side to another. I like to kind of mix it up. I have this for lunch for half the month. This is what it looks like all mixed up together. Hungry. This is a really healthy lunch. What I hope you ultimately learn from this is that salad doesn't have to be boring. It can be prepped and make your week so much easier. One lunch is easy to prep, or even dinner. Sometimes I have it for lunch and dinner. And the ingredients are not that expensive. You can find them at your local grocery store easily. They're very accessible. Save yourself a lot of money just by prepping it at home. And the quinoa gives it that factor that allows you to feel full sooner rather than just the vegetables, even though the vegetables are also filling on their own. The avocado is a good source of fat. We also have the olive oil in there for a good source of fat. Protein is in here from the eggs and the quinoa. You're just getting a lot of good things from this. It's really good whether you're trying to lose weight, maintain your weight, or just eat healthier. This is my absolute favorite salad, and I wanted to share with you. And I hope you try it and let me know how much you enjoy it. So thank you all for watching this video. Be sure to like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell so you do not miss out on any of my future videos. Come back in a couple of days for my personal finance commentary. And hit this video right here that the algorithm thinks you will like, and also a playlist of simply cooking and other delicious recipes that I've made in the past. So thank you all again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Now that's what I'm talking about.